We've got something pretty cool happening.
Yeah,
right now.
we're really honoured that Guy from Coldplay's come up to
Honoured.
say hi. We are really
Come
because
on,
well,
it's
it's
pretty
like
cool.
what it's. What, about an hour? Well, no, it's over an hour before you go on stage and stuff. You know, a lot of
Yeah.
bands are locked down and kind of, you know, in the zone and stuff. So we really
No,
appreciate you coming
it's
up.
a pleasure to see you both.
But this is the homeland for you, Guy.
It is the homeland. I'm quite excited about being here. We just flew over my hometown of Kirkcaldy about an hour ago. So I was picking out the park that I used to play in. I was trying to see my old house, but you know, it was quite small, so I didn't really make it out as well as I would have liked to have done.
Does that make T Special Festival for you to play then? It's been what, 2003 since you were last here?
Yeah, I mean, it's always T's a great festival, and the crowds here are brilliant. You know, the Scots are generally, you know, a great audience. And you know, it always feels. I don't get up to Scotland as much as I would like to, so it's always particularly special for me to be here.
Yeah. What's the mood in the camp this close to a headline set? I mean, do you guys get nervous? Do you look forward to it? Do you get excited? What sort of happens before you go on stage?
Yeah, I think there's always a little bit of nervousness before we go on stage, but also you know, we love our job, and you know, it's just amazing to come to these festivals with other great bands on you know, on the bill, and it's a real privilege to be headlining all these festivals that we've been doing, and it's just a great experience.
Are you sticking to the same set that you're doing, or are you mixing it up a bit that you've done over the last couple of weeks, or is it?
It's pretty much the same set. You know, when we find something that works, we tend to just go with it. I mean, there's a couple of songs which have been changing. We've been playing a really old song called Shiver.
Love it.
And we've been changing that in and out with a song called Cemeteries of London. So we swapped those two around, but it's pretty much the same.
Now we've got the Pierces coming in a little bit later, and they're going to be doing a live acoustic set. Now you actually produced their most recent album, and they're most successful as well. What's the relationship between you and the band, and how did you sort of end up working together?
We're really good friends. I've known the girls for years and years from just spending time in New York, and in New York there's a really kind of tight-knit community of musicians, so everyone ends up getting to know each other, and so I made a record. Me and Rick, who produces the Coldplay stuff, they played us some great demos, and we just sort of fell in love with them, and I'm not quite sure how we managed to squeeze it in with the Coldplay schedule, but you know, we recorded I think it's a really good album, and the girls are great. You know, they're such fantastic singers, and I was sorry to have missed their set earlier, because I know they were playing here earlier today.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what, if you are a fan of the band, it's definitely worth coming back to us here on BBC Three later, because there will be a live acoustic set from the girls, and we're going to be showing in full the Coldplay headline set tonight as well.
The new tracks as well from the new album that are just sitting so comfortably in with everything that everyone knows already with Coldplay. Are you kind of just really eager and excited about getting the new album out as well?
We are. I mean, we've only got a couple of weeks left to finish it. Really, so it's going to be quite an intense few weeks. You know, it's always such a mad rush for us at the end of making an album, because we spend a long time sort of trying different ideas, and we'll always work right up until the very last minute that we can. So the next couple of weeks we'll be really trying to pull it all together and make it into a tangible album. But I'm pleased though that, you know, the new songs we're really enjoying playing live, and that's you know, that's just something that you feel, and people seem to be responding to them as well, which is brilliant.
Well, thanks so much for coming and chatting to us, Guy. I really appreciate it. We're going to check out a band we played earlier on actually on the BBC Scotland show, and they were very, very grateful to come. Well, we were grateful for them to come in and do an acoustic for us earlier on today. Everything right here for you now on BBC Three.